Ladies and gentlemen, the French dip sandwich was invented.
It's true. It's
on
true.
one of our sets.
Well, yeah, in here. It's in an old building in Los Angeles. It's from 1905. That's the oldest restaurant in LA. It's from 1905.
Does it still have the same name?
Yeah. Coles. I think it's like P&H Coles.
Another
P&G
amazing character actor.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah, this place is like going back in time.
Funny, Sal.
No, you're right. No, it wasn't funny. It was friggin' hilarious. Richard friggin' Castle.
He's great in this too.
Robert Costanzo.
Yeah.
What brings you down off
He's
your
been in
father?
I love him. He's so good. I've been watching him since the 70s. Sorry, Robert, to age you or to date you.
See, yeah, Coles, right there in the window. That was not set dressing. That's there.
Jimmy the Rat Moran. He was an underboss. He was a favorite of the old man's, but he got squeezed out by Junior when the old man bit it. Rumor has it that he turned states a few months ago, and the Spolanos are running scared. Apparently, Moran's got it all. Bills are laden, calendars, ledgers.
I love the lighting here.
Yeah, the lighting's great.
Fantastic.
Well, no wonder he wanted to change his face.
Hey, if they got to the surgeon, it's only a matter of time before they get to him.
Yeah, he's
He doesn't really talk like that. He's from Alabama.
You told me that certain mob hit
Talks like yes. He's like, man, if I was you, I'd be careful, man. They found that surgeon, you know they gonna find. No, I'm just kidding.
Nathan Fillion. He's yummy.
He does talk like that a little
He
bit.
does a little bit.
Yeah. Robert
I bet you I know
Costanzo.
somebody else who might know.
Who?
Jimmy the Rat.
Jimmy the Rat. This is a fun
Jimmy the
scene.
Rat.
Jimmy the Rat.
Another, look at that, the detail.
Why do they have to make Jimmy the Rat Moran Irish?
The
Why is
detail.
that?
And ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually, like, as I'm scrolling through those photos, I'm actually doing it on the mouse.
Okay, so
Our-
let's start off
Dim-
by digging up
I love
the
our crew.
associates of the Spolano family.
They're fantastic.
It helps us, like, make the scene seem even more real for us, which, of course, makes it feel real for the audience, I hope.
It's true.
The usual rules.
Hey, everything's very detailed. If you could see actually the detail on some of the desks of
Gotta see what he knows.
all the stuff.
Yeah, we've got our own nameplates.
Yeah. Signature balls, Willie Mays.
Yeah, this isn't, high school drama.
No.
This isn't community
This is
college
not Bush
theater.
League. This is the pros.
This is ABC.
We're in the majors.
You know, this is ABC,
Everything's detailed.
ABC Studios, Beacon Entertainment.
Are you kissing up to him, right? That's what you're doing.
Because I'm trying
They
to get. I'm
already
trying to
know
get
that they like that you
I'm
like them.
trying
Come
to
on.
get the DA to be my love interest.
Ah, look at this.
Look who's
Bailey
back.
Chase.
Bailey Chase back.
Handsome feller.
What's that show he's on?
And I'm not afraid to say it to his face.
Saving Grace.
He is from Saving Grace.
He's very good on that show, but he's
Yes.
even
He's
better,
even better on our
ours.
show. Yes.
Oh, no, thanks.
No, he's perfect. I'm glad they cast him. It was
I
great
mean,
work
it's
on
like.
the last episode.
I mean, the
too.
thing is, like, if you're a baseball player and you're playing in the minors, you're gonna be pretty good in the minors.
Right.
But you're only as good as your team. So when he comes up to the majors, you know what I'm saying?
He has to bring his A game. He has to elevate.
When he shines, it's like, man,
Yeah.
now I can actually use these.
Now that I can these skills, this handsome jawline of mine.
What is he like? He's like a young Robert Redford kind of looking dude.
Yeah, sort of. I would say that. Yeah.
The FBI and the
I think he gets embarrassed when we talk about him like this. Hopefully he watches this.
I don't think Bailey Chase is gonna watch the
Yeah, I will.
commentary.
Because I'll tell him.
You'll tell him.
I'll text him right now. We're talking about you, Bailey Chase. Click.
Come on. Well, you and I both know how this works. You
Yeah,
reach
great
out
guy.
to the agent
This was
in
a nice
He talks to the
sort of
AUSA
ending of the
manager,
season with
and I
the
get
two of them and
position.
bringing this on as sort of somewhat of a bounce off Castle.
I feel like this was like the episode where we finally, as a cast and as a crew, as far as our writers and producers, I think we finally like really nailed what Castle
Really?
can be. Yeah.
Episode 10.
Yeah, I feel like.
It took us 10 episodes to do that.
Well, no, I mean, I think
What, are we the
episode-
remedial class?
No,
What's
I think
going on?
episode 5, and we were finding it in every episode. It's
Oh,
very
yeah,
experimental.
yeah.
And we, there's some. All the
Love this
episodes are
scene.
great, but this is for me like the one episode that
I guarantee this was like a lot of all of Nathan's fans were like, yeah.
this episode has suspense, drama, comedy. I mean, it's got a perfect
And
balance of
horror. Look at
every-
that. And horror,
There's a
even.
severed
Look
head.
at all these genres in there,
blood.
packed in there.
And then look at Molly. Molly looks great.
She looks all grown up.
I'm feeling protective of her. Mm-hmm. Who's this kid? Who is
She's
this kid?
a,
Hold up. Who is this kid? Let me see this kid. If you don't say the wrong thing, I will come through this microphone.
I think I had that tie when I sang in show choir in sophomore year in high school.
Did Nathan really use his flip camera?
I don't know if that was his. I think that was a prop. We can't really bring our own props. A lot of times they're not approved, different things, different brands, and have to be all these things approved.
I don't know if can
We
you
never
guys-
use our real phones.
Can
We
the
use other
audience
people's
really
phones.
see? Can they see the set? Like that loft that Nathan's
amazing.
character Castle lives in is ridiculous.
Sometimes I live in there.
Sometimes I do. Well, when I'm tired, I go in there and I sleep.
Well, I put a cot upstairs that they.
I sleep in his
Actually,
bed.
we used to use.
That's right,
In the
Nathan,
first
I
two
sleep in your character's
in the first
bed.
2 episodes, they left this open as sort of a breezeway for people to walk like from the trailers to that, and then they realized that people were like tracking on the pile, the shag carpeting.
Oh yeah, that's right. And they try to close it off.
Oh, this is, by the way. Oh yeah, the Christopher Walken. Someone asked me, one of my friends, because I'm known for my Christopher Walken.
Let's listen to Nathan for a second, because then I want you to do yours.
Regale me.
1 second.
Castle?
It's my Chris Walken. What do you think?
Now,
Regale
Seamus,
me, it's my Christopher Walken. What do you think, Jon Huertas?
I think it's pretty good. I've been working on mine though.
Who's better? Is me a Nathan Fillion better? Is the Pope Catholic?
It'll grow in.
I think that I love Nathan, but I think yours is way better than.
Good answer. Good answer. Yeah,
Wait,
we.
we try mine.
Yeah, do it.
Seamus, I'm doing commentary.
It's good. You're working.
Yeah,
Jon Huertas has been working on this, folks.
I do other impersonations.
Nathan and I were doing it. John sort of felt left out. He's like, why can't I do a Christopher Walken? And so he's been working on it. So that you know, little steps.
Hey, remember the line he just said where it was like, were they gonna drive up in a black SUV with tinted windows?
And they do.
And we give it to them because that's true.
Because it's true. They do that.
Hey, I really like your car.
Remember the line in the other episode? I shouldn't bring that up.
They cut
he
it, didn't
Slammed.
they?
No,
Yeah.
he slammed
What did we
another
do?
show on Monday nights at 10 o'clock.
Oh yeah, we did. It's like,
Cops are more focused on their sunglasses.
I've seen cops on television. They seem to be obsessed with their sunglasses. Yeah, it was a brilliant line.
Thought you guys were cops.
He's consulting on the case.
Well, look.
Richard
listen, I
Castle,
told
the
feds
writer.
everything I know.
Everybody
You
knows
want
Richard
Spolanos,
Castle.
ask them.
We're not here about the Spolanos. We're here about Dr. Leeds, the man who operated on you.
What about him?
He was found murdered last week.
This guy,
Murder.
first of all, we never see this actor's face
we
because
do at the end.
no, the pictures that we saw
Oh.
on the computer screen, Jimmy the Rat, that's before his surgery, and then this
Is after the surgery.
this guy has a hood on.
He has a
You
hood
can't-
on?
You can't.
That's not his face?
That's not his face.
He looks like
That's actually a
Cobra
hood.
Commander.
He has that
G.I.
hood
Joe.
on, and then later on in the episode, we do see him, laying in bed, in the hospital bed, but he's got the mask on his face. But he's a well-recognized, character actor, great actor. Also done tons of work.
Has he? I didn't mean him.
That's because you are mean.
No, you had a scene that I did or something. No, I'm not mean. They don't excuse me.
I'm kidding. He's not mean.
He's mean.
To other people besides me.
Oh. Well, I was ordering Chinese, by the way.
Unmitigated disaster mean anything?
Do you remember?
Yeah, I do.
We scared
That
key
wasn't
witnesses in
scripted.
this Farrow case so bad that now he won't testify.
Oh, is that all?
Oh, see, they messed up. But yet they're still in charge. Me and you still have to go do things for them.
We still gotta do legwork. Make the phone calls. Boots on the ground.
He was in the back with the witness.
Like, we've never messed up.
Shot.
Nathan, Stana was great in this scene.
We've never got anybody shot.
She
Was really good in this.
It's really hard when you have like really short scenes like that, and then like a big event kind of lands in your lap like that.
Pulls up at the light with a mask on, blew the tires. He starts shooting.
This was a real hospital. This is not our set.
This was in downtown Los Angeles.
Remember, they had to this is an operating hospital. They had to take people out of the rooms they were shooting in and move them.
And work on them in the parking lot, but it's really for a good cause.
It's part of the
It's
entertainment
part
business.
of when you shoot in Hollywood, you have to expect
You don't live in Hollywood.
medical care in on the tarmac.
You don't live in Hollywood if you're not ready to deal with.
No, I mean you have
TV
to be
and
like,
film
okay,
business.
well this is for a film, so
We got to blow up your house.
I
for this.
understand. Oh, you have to you have to take that axe to my door. I understand. It's for Hollywood. We get some very understanding people in this town. I think that's why people move here.
Well, I think they're very understanding because we usually pay them about $10,000.
Oh
a
yes,
day
that
to
that
use
helps
their
too. I'm sure.
Think this is your Yeah, you pushed for it.
This is a great scene too.
Not because it's your job,
What, my line or
but because
this scene, the two of them?
The two of them.
Well, what about me?
come up against a wall.
Was I
They
okay?
give up.
You don't care, do you?
Are you in this scene?
Yes.
Don't let
Rack
go.
focus. That's called a rack focus, ladies and gentlemen. From Nathan to Stana, back to Nathan.
Back and forth.
That's what makes you extraordinary.
Do you wanna
I was taught how to do that.
Do you want to talk about our director of photography at all?
Bill Rowe?
Yeah.
Amazing. Look at the light.
Amazing.
This episode, I think, had the best look. Like,
Yeah, the
way it was
atmosphere
colored,
really set it
well,
great.
Yeah, just the way it was color timed,
Yeah.
the way it was shot, the way it was lit. I mean, I just think they had the best look as well. So they really got to spend some time on this episode.
Indeed.
That was definitely New York City.
Oh, and this is the father waiting for the... Oh, I love this little moment. He's
Wait,
like,
what's this kid trying to do? Hold on. If he does anything wrong, Seamus, I'm going back through this microphone. Don't you... Get your lips off.
But look at that, Castle. He was a young man once. He understands how important this moment is.
He didn't even want to watch.
Well, he was getting flash forwards to, like, you know, weddings and paying for things like that. So, you know, he was...
Oh, that was sweet, actually. That was nice.
See? It's a nice moment.
That was her first screen kiss ever. The first time she ever kissed a male on the screen ever in her career, Molly. I think that's a milestone. I think we should all...
I think you get
I think we should give her a little of this.
You get it. Well done.
There you go, Molly.
Well done. Well done.
This dating thing is kind of nice.
Good snogging, if I was British.
Don't worry, I closed my eyes for the kissing part.
Yeah, me too.
That was good.
I love the music.
Great writing.
Have we talked about the music that they use in this?
The music is... Yeah.
It's wonderful. They use all these great indie artists and everything. I love that.
The music is... Yeah, our music... And our composer who scores it also. Amazing.
You're gonna get married, you're gonna have kids, and I'm only gonna see you on holidays. Until some gold diggers...
That's what I like about this show, is that there's the crime, there's all those things there, and then there's the mixture of going back to Castle's home life.
Yeah, exactly.
And we get that sense of him as a father, not just as, you know, crime fighter.
Well, I think the storyline with his daughter going to prom, it was done so well in this as a storyline. You know who wrote the script, right?
Who wrote the script?
Andrew Marlowe.
He did?
And do you know how long...
No, I know he wrote it.
How long did it take him?
I don't know.
I asked him.
Did you ask him?
How long did it take you to write the script?
Oh, 1 day.
3 days.
3 days. I would have thought less. He's a little bit more prolific than that.
I mean, how great is... I mean, this script is so good.
3 days?
3 days.
Wow. That's great. Does that staircase lead to somewhere? I was always so scared to go up because it's like...
Really, I think she actually has a bedroom up there.
I think she does. She lives up there because, you know, she's underage, so she's sort of like...
Yeah.
That's where she gets homeschooled, or where she gets her tutor.
Look how good the lighting looks in this scene. Wait a minute. I just figured something out.
By the way, Molly Quinn, wonderful violin player.
Oh, remember she played the electric violin? Oh, you weren't there.
No, I didn't. She played the electric violin?
Yeah,
she has an electric violin? Oh, I love this scene. Yeah, this scene's great.
Because you're in it.
No, because it was fun.
Desk officer said she came in at 4 this morning.
Early in the morning.
She's been at the board ever since. She called us in at 6 a.m.
There's a lot of people in the
checked every
background.
person we talked to on the case. And she's had like 9 double espressos.
See what happens when you buy an espresso maker? It gets abused, Castle.
Hey, I've reading on the internet about this new thing called sleep.
Uncomfortable silence again.
I love all beautiful mind line right here.
When I gave you that little speech last night, I really didn't mean for you to go on.
This must be a good scene because
You just talked over the line.
Wasn't anyone at the U.S.
Damn it.
Attorney's office. They wouldn't need us.
I know, but...
It had to be someone that
What'd you say? Okay, go on.
It's so good. I mean, it's so good that we can't even say anything.
Was this like the last scene we shot together?
Oh my God! Don't make me cry in here.
Sorry, I didn't want to bring back that sense memory, but
are looking for
do we look exhausted? That's what I'm playing.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Barack walk. Pay attention to season 2. You will see a lot more of the Obama walk.
Last night. Phone records don't indicate any calls to unknown numbers.
Look at my cup.
It was like when he was in the
I love that stupid cup.
It was the I got the walk from the when Barack Obama did the inauguration. Just the way he walked down stage. That dude was
Do you like me counting?
cool.
Doom and 3.
What was Mario doing?
Was helping you out there.
Patient files last night.
They're closing up shop. Patient files are all going to new doctors.
Did you see what I did
I'm
here?
about to go bust somebody.
Watch this part.
Yeah, well, when you're a low man on the totem pole, that's what life is like. People think they can call you into work.
You know, Seamus, I was actually... See that face that I made? I
Yeah.
did that because I was like, I can't believe he just did that.
Well, I know, because people like, when you do stuff like that, you make choices, and people like, did he make a
No, I'm just
mistake? How come he was drinking?
I knew what you were doing.
No, I know what you did, but a lot of people...
It worked. It actually worked really well in that scene.
I fully expected to have to loop that, but...
Ladies and gentlemen, look at the little cartoon character on Seamus's
But thank
mug.
you to
He picked that mug.
Andrew
by the
Marlowe
way.
and Rob Bowman. I didn't have to.
You picked that mug with the little cartoon character on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to change it up for season 2. I don't know.
I'm just saying your mug, the picture on the mug reminds me of you.
Does it? Like
cartoon
cartoonish?
character.
I'm like a clown. I'm like a clown to you? Is
I'm
that
not
what it
trying
does?
to- I'm just
No, you
kidding.
think about that. You just think.
Me and you are about to go get somebody.
Are we? I can't remember.
Well, we want to.
We want to. Oh.
You and I just discovered, you and I,
They're like, they're not the same people.
we closed this case,
Look at
bro.
that. I like when we're smart.
Finally, that's what, you know what, that's
When
my
we do
favorite
nice
episode?
things.
Because you and I closed this case. Look, they don't even look alike.
That's true. We did that. That's real police work.
Now go get him, Beckett. We told Beckett to go get the guy.
That's true. Go get him. Guns drawn. I mean, we do it, but you know, we got a Knicks game to go to. I think is what
That's what was going on.
what the line that got cut.
We did have a Knicks game.
Because there was that line that was there. It's gone now.
Well, and we know what happens when we go get people. We tackle them.
That you tackle them. I pull my gun, and but you tackle them really well, so I don't encroach on your territory.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
You can next time. It's a big guy.
I might tackle.
If it was this guy,
I don't
we
think
might-
I'd tackle
we
him.
both need to
I think we
tackle
probably
this
both
big
need
guy.
it. He's a tall feller. That's a tall drink of water.
I hit him high, you hit him low.
Hit him high, hit him low.
I wonder where she's going.
Jacqueline Geary. She does a great little scene here.
Never suspected this librarian.
Gotta say, Jimmy, you're a hard man to
Oh
find.
yeah, he's got the mask.
Took
You're
me
right.
weeks to even find out that you
Yeah,
changed
you still don't know what he looks like.
Sodium thiopental. It's what they use in lethal injection. It's not as much fun as a
This
plastic
is a good scene.
bag.
I think she
Yeah.
did it really well.
But
She did it really well.
trick. Oh, and
What if that sound was post when it comes out there?
Junior, Jimmy.
I think.
Great sound.
Good.
So the episode is almost over. Are you?
Am I feeling weepy?
Yeah, are you getting sad?
Yeah, a little bit. Were you just now too?
I was.
That's amazing. I'm feeling that same thing. It's like that pull of like,
We're like the Corsican brothers.
yeah.
Kill
What?
each other.
Oh, is that what they did?
Cheech and Chong.
Oh God, you just referenced Cheech and Chong.
Come on, man. Who doesn't love Cheech
Everyone's
and
gonna
Chong?
hear that now, and they're gonna be like, "That's what they do."
Murder of Jimmy Moran.
What's Cheech
Look at Hard
Chong?
Candy in the background.
Look at
That's my
Hard
love
Candy.
interest. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. It's my love interest.
Oh, don't worry. It's not attached to anything.
What's your interest in love?
It's like we knew you were coming.
Ooh,
Attempted murder.
bird.
was funny.
Facial.
25 to
Psych.
Yeah. She's done.
Are we gonna get in the interrogation room this time? I only went in there once.
I
This
was
whole
only in there
year.
once or twice, yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I want to interrogate somebody.
Terrible interior there,
I
but
want to play good cop, bad cop.
maybe they'll let us play good cop, bad cop, and I'll,
Her
you
real
know.
name is Carla Dante. They call her
I don't know.
Carla Coldblood.
Maybe.
I think you might qualify as the good cop.
Really? You don't think I could be bad cop? You don't know my previous work prior to Castle? See, I play a good guy in Castle.
I've seen you play a bad
before.
guy on,
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Seamus Demer.
A lot of things. Don't promote other network shows. I don't like
Uh,
that. It has to be something that's on
Another
ABC.
crime. I don't think so. But it was another crime procedural. I saw him play the bad guy on there, and I was impressed.
I used to play nothing but bad guys. I'm happy to play a good guy. Good
You
guys.
play nothing but bad guys?
Yeah, for a long time there. It's nice playing good guys, though.
And we showed up and she waited to see how far we'd get.
It's good work, Detective. Very good work.
Thank you, sir. You know, sir, I never thought that I would be saying this, but
What do you like
I don't
about
think
playing
I
a
could have
cop?
done it without Castle.
Came full circle from episode 1 to right now. She just said she couldn't have done it without Castle.
Oh yeah, nice little arc. Nice long arc.
And then there's
10
this
episodes. Robert Picardo. He's great.
part of it right here.
Maybe we'll get to work with him.
Low-angle thrust to the kidney.
Yeah, they kind of set him up where he might be able to come back and help us solve this crime.
Yeah, Interspace, he played the cowboy. I think it was just his full name.
The cowboy?
The cowboy. He's great. Rent it. Put it on Netflix.
Immobilized on the ground. They're just for show. This is the one that killed
No,
him.
wait, no, there's another scene after this
Random killing, more like a target.
Yeah.
where he tells Beckett
Well,
what's
yes,
going down.
that's the big, and then the blackout. It's the sort
On a
of
hunch, I checked the city county
the
files
climax,
to
the
see if this
cliffhanger.
suspected incident.
Are you allowed to say climax?
And found 3 others.
Yes, it's a legitimate word.
I just thought maybe
In
the
composition.
censors
No,
might
no.
feel weird.
It's in English composition class.
Climax. I don't even know what it means except for climax.
No, I mean, well, maybe if you wouldn't have, maybe if you'd gone to school a little bit more.
Why?
Why? Who needs that? I'm gonna be an actor.
You know what this would do to her.
I'm like Kobe Bryant. I'm like the Kobe Bryant of the acting
I'm like
world.
Kobe
dude.
Bryant. I don't need it.
I know.
He's pretty smart though. He speaks like 3 or 4 different languages. I was surprised by
How
that.
does he speak 3 or 4 different
Well,
languages?
he grew up in
Does he go to
Italy.
college?
Yeah, his
He grew
dad
up
was a
in Italy?
basketball player. You didn't know that? When he was over there for the Olympics, he was like, why are we talking about Kobe Bryant? How'd that
I
happen?
don't know, dude.
God, oh, because the finals are going on right now. That's what it is. He
The
scored
finals, LA.
He scored
Lakers.
40 points last night.
Yeah, they crushed him
He
by
did
like 30
really well.
points. Poor Orlando.
Oh, yeah, poor Orlando, whatever.
They'll come back.
Cavs should be in the finals. Anyway, whatever.
Somebody's a Cavs fan.
Look who there. Look who's recovering.
Oh, this is a little suspicious.
Not like you've been shot or something.
He is recovering. You should not give him those donuts. That's terrible. He is going to have a cardiac arrest, and you're giving him sugar-coated donuts.
Remember that day we went to lunch with Bailey and you were there, right? We went to lunch downtown and
yeah.
Like we thought we had an hour, but it was a half an hour. We were sitting at this like restaurant.
We're like, doo-doo-doo. It was a French restaurant too, where she's like, doo-doo-doo, I'll have the steak frite.
Meanwhile, the producer's like, we're trying to shoot.
They're like, can we get this to go? Like a really nice lunch, and they're like, can you box all that up in styrofoam for us?
They were like, what?
Like, what? And then I ate it in the car. In the car. Remember that?
Yeah.
As you were driving?
Is everything okay?
Yeah, in the car.
Yeah. Oh.
Take a seat.
Here's sort of the end here.
What?
Sit down.
Castle, what's going on?
Well, you'll get to find out what's happening in
This is the first time we see Nathan's character getting real serious.
He's great in this. He handled this wonderfully.
He did. Nathan,
So did
I will
she.
say, one of my favorite actors.
Great actor. Wonderful to work with. A great human being. Lovely man. Well, you'll have to find out what happens in Season 2, eh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Be
joining us.
exciting to us. Yes.
Thanks for joining us on the commentary.
Yes, this has been Seamus Dever playing Detective Coven Ryan.
And this is Jon Huertas, and you know who I play.
And we'll see you next season on ABC's Castle.
Peace.
you